Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to PTs Only, the YouTube channel that helps personal trainers to build, grow and enjoy their fitness empire. So I'm sat here next to Andy Hillier. So let's find out a little bit more about Andy. So Andy, what year did you qualify as a PT?
2009.
And before that you were working in a gym.
Yeah, so before that I worked in the gym for 5 years.
So you've been in the industry since 2004?
Yeah.
So in the fitness industry since 2004, at the time of shooting this video, that's 13 years in the fitness industry. So you've seen a lot.
Totally have.
You've seen the trends, you've seen the gimmicks, you've seen the actual evolution of not just the fitness world, but also personal training, and of course being the co-founder of a gym, Reasons Fitness, with myself and Terry, the other guy involved. There's a lot that's happened in that time.
Yeah, some good, some bad.
So let's talk about some of people might want to know some of the bad stuff. Let's talk about what the challenges you've been faced with in this time.
Oh, challenges. I'd like to keep on point, especially with the subject of PT. So we'll talk about my PT years. The first year of PT life was a slug. It was hard work. It was like tough. The first year of PT was really hard going. You know, like. Well, you know, you saw the emotional distraught I was.
Yes, I was lucky enough to be involved in that process. When there's nothing there in the eyes, it's just this vacant thing.
1,000 yards there, it was tough. So, I mean, you know as well as I do, when we set up, there was only a couple of PTs in Andover. The PT culture was non-existent. I mean, people still had that belief that only celebrities or rich people had PTs. You know, it wasn't something that the everyday person had. So that was a culture change that we had to shift, which was one of the main obstacles that we faced. I mean, I tried every realm of marketing going, obviously from the door-to-door like leaflet thing, getting your hand bitten off by a dog, to like the social media, Facebook type stuff. But it took the first year to get up to a solid 20 clients, and 20 was my goal to hit in 6 months. So it took twice the amount of time to hit that target.
Wow.
And you know, 20 was the magic number for me. Once I got to 20, I felt safe. You know, well, you know what it is. You work out what you need to earn to survive and to pay your bills, have a little bit of money left over, pay your tax, that sort of thing. So 20 was the magic number, and once I got there, I felt relieved. And then it was almost by magic. Once I actually hit that and relaxed a little bit, I got more and more hours. I mean, I appreciate that that's word of mouth, and the more people you see, the more contact you get. But once we hit that 20 and I relaxed a little, it took off.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because that happens, I think, to a lot of PTs when they get to that. It's like snowball effect.
Yeah.
You get busier when you're busy, because you're in amongst it, you're being noticed by people maybe in the gym, or you're building a reputation for yourself. There's more advocates for your services out there. So what advice have you got for people that are in that initial hustle where they're trying to get that sort of 10, 15, 20 hours a week?
Persistence is one of the main things, and worry about what you're doing yourself. You know, you can look at you can stand in the gym, think I've only got 2 hours today. That guy's got 10. Obviously, worry about yourself, but look at what other people are doing. You know, what is that person doing differently? If it benefits you and if it's in your style, implement it. If it's not you, then don't do it. You know, don't go trying to be something you're not, because eventually, you know, that's going to come through, and you may lose that client, and then that could have a knock-on effect of, you know, bad reviews and what. Persistence, just keep going. Try all avenues. And stay true to yourself in terms of what you're willing to do. You know,
that's really important. I think great advice, by the way. Everyone has to go with what's in their DNA. You know, what comes naturally to them, what they feel like they're most on point with, and it's a resistance otherwise. And the cracks will appear, and you'll get a bad reputation for yourself. And that's not what you want in the initial stages. But I tell you what, you have to do: work your ass off every hour you can possibly do. Like I can remember when I started out as a PT, my first PT role was in New Zealand, and I was working in a gym, 25 other PTs. I had a client at 5 AM for half an hour, and then I had a client at 8:30 PM for half an hour. And like it's it almost does your head in.
Yeah.
Because you get up, you do that client, and then you're sort of lingering around for the whole day, like more than 12 hours of just lingering. But you can put that time to good use.
Yeah.
I mean, some people have a part-time job, which is great because it brings in an income that you need to make the jump. What else could you do if you're speaking to a PT out there that's got a big gap in the day? How can you make sure you're making the most of that time without going crazy?
Work on your marketing, work on your upskilling. So, you know, brush up on things you may have forgotten. You know, I haven't been so hot on this recently. I could look at that, do research on how to improve, you know, certain areas of your
Watch
online
PTs
marketing.
only videos.
Yes, I mean, obviously, a lot of you will be working in a gym, so train. I know that sounds silly, but you know, you are your own product. You need to show people that you are training, and also, it could well get you another client. You know, go and help people who need correcting. You know, don't just leave it to the gym instructors to go and help. You know, go up to someone. Oh, I see you doing the lat pull. You know, the lat pull down's not quite correct. You need to do this, this, and this. You know, they might appreciate that. You know, offer them a program, or you know, just get in amongst it. And you can't rest on your laurels, basically. You know, if you've got free time, as you said, like you had in New Zealand, that's a lot of free time.
Sitting around just doing nothing. Or
be proactive, really.
yeah.
I mean, this is your business at the end of the day. If you want it to succeed, you have to put the shift in.
Exactly, that's such an important message. It is your business. Like, you are all aspects of it. You're the brand, you're the marketing manager, you're the admin, you're everything. You're the whole lot. So what could you do, you know, to make the most of that time? And you've got a few ideas from Andy there, and I'll just round that off by just saying that the personal trainer that is successful knows more about the personal than the trainer. Because there are people out there that they need you. Like they might not even know it yet. It's almost like a romantic love song. They just don't know it yet, but they need you in their life. But if you're not getting out there to meet them in the first place, then how are you ever going to take that responsibility and that relationship to client and trainer? So get speaking to people, you know, build rapport. Rapport's built by just being yourself and just engaging in conversation with people, which then leads to a suggestion on what they might be able to do, or you might be able to do to help them. And before you know it, they might even book in for a consultation. You could book consultations in. If you're starting out, get as many booked in as you can.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, I'm sure a lot of you are doing this already, but even if it takes you to do a few, you know, complimentary sessions, get a friend in and train them, so that people look like you're busy. You look like, oh, that guy's a trainer, so he's always busy. That guy, you know, I want to get in with him.
Yeah, absolutely. So hey, why don't you let us know where you're at? Just drop us a comment underneath this video. Tell us what you found most useful about what we shared today, and tell us what stage of your business that you're currently at. If you subscribe to this YouTube channel, PTs Only, you get the automatic updates. So we're talking about way more stuff in the future with Andy as well. Also, I've got a bunch of other PTs I want to introduce you to. Until then, keep doing what you're doing and work hard, and it will come together. We know this. We've seen it time and time again. The ones that succeed are the ones that work, and aren't afraid to try different things. So that's all for today. If you want to connect with us on social media, I'm just at Tommy Gentleman on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. If you want to get hold of Andy,
I'm Andy Hillier, PT.
Cool. See you later, everyone.
Thank you. Bye bye.